Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys. Well, last night we clearly got the new episode of OC where we got to go to Amsterdam. We got a few people who got a little stoned and whatnot. And then we got the final part of the Real Housewives of Miami reunion. It was okay. We did hot, messy topics today, though, and that was a lot more fun, in my opinion, than the third part of the reunion. But that doesn't matter. We're back to talk about the fact that now there's more information coming out between Adriana and Julia that we haven't even heard any of this. And I'm like, wait, how long is this going to keep coming out? So here we go. Smash the like button if you guys aren't subscribed. Get subscribed. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Let's go. So before we get into that, you guys are always asking me about my go-to skincare, and I appreciate it. I think it's one of the best compliments, but it's not a secret. Unless you're new to the channel, welcome to the Addams family. But it is my Blue Mean Face Pro 2.0. With the press of a button, I can change the settings, and it literally uses these little microcurrents, and you can hear it. Sounds like a massage. It feels so good. But they lift, illuminate, rejuvenate your skin, and take all of the inflammation out. And I always say this too. I have one for travel, one for at home. It's the best device ever. Normally, this guy is $300, but if you don't absolutely love it, you'll get a full refund. And if it doesn't reduce your double chin, also full refund. You're not going to return it, I promise you. Normally, it's $300, but if you click on my link in the description, also pinned in the comment section, you get $200 off. Now, with that, let's get into this, shall we? This one, clearly there's a lot of tension right now on the Real Housewives of Miami. I'm curious to see if Julia Lemigova is going to be coming back. I don't know, but Adriana claims that she made this chilling threat directed at Julia over how Julia is allegedly treating others. She says that Julia weaponizes sexuality, which is a tactic that she finds troubling, especially in the context of representation of the LGBTQ plus community. Now, she insisted that the threat was not about Julia's rumored affair with the Haitian mortician, contrary to a lot of people speculating that that's exactly what it was. But instead, the whole big bomb was that, she was poised to drop Julia's facelift, which Julia was keeping secret. Now, she said that Julia left Martina, who was battling 2 cancers at the time, to go to Paris for a full facelift, which created some tension. But according to Adriana, when confronted about this, Julia was very aggressive with her, claiming that the procedure was scheduled and she was questioning what the difference would make. I don't know if I would leave my partner to go get a facelift, but okay. Adriana also further claims that Julia used her daughter as a caregiver, and the daughter had to leave school daily to nurse Julia while Martina was in New York fighting cancer. And she said that she's just selfish for this behavior. And she said that the threat had nothing to do with Julia's sexuality, her affairs, or her hookups. That was not the case. And she accused Julia of a pattern of infidelity, including the affair during their time in Paris, which led Martina to apparently leave Julia at one point. And then Julia allegedly had to grovel for 4 months to get Martina to forgive her and reunite. Mind you, remember, she was, I believe, engaged 9 times. But Adriana said that Julia would brag about her lovers. And obviously she took pride in that. And she framed herself as someone that Julia manipulated, saying that she attempted to friend gauge her, right? There's a lot of animosity here. Now, Julia is speaking out, though, for one of the first time. Actually, it is the first time since the end of the reunion. And she said what viewers saw was more than just a little bit of drama. It reflected years of buried trauma, PTSD, unresolved grief, guilt. She calls her on-camera outbursts a cry for help, saying that things had reached a breaking point. And the season 7 reunion, it forced her to confront issues that she had avoided. And watching it back, it was painful, but she said that it sparked like reflection and change. And now she's acknowledging that her behavior, like throwing things, screaming, it's not excusable. So she takes full responsibility and also apologizes, especially to Gertie. I don't know why that took her seeing this on, and I'm not trying to be hard on her. I just don't know why it took her seeing herself on camera to realize, like, oh, we don't throw chairs. We don't throw drinks on people. We don't stand up and like act like we're physically going to assault somebody. Just kind of like those little basic things that we learn along the way, you know. But okay. I don't know. But Julia attributes her behavior to a longstanding trauma that bubbled up under the emotional pressure of the cameras. Now, if you guys remember when we first saw her on her debut season, she did reveal the tragic loss of her 5-month-old son, Maximilian, who died in 2000 of shaken baby syndrome while in the care of a nanny hired by her ex, who was a banker. And Julia admitted that she was good at sweeping things under the rug, telling herself that I'll deal with it tomorrow, which now she's acknowledging, listen, that way of dealing with it, it's harmful. And she said that now she is seeking treatment for her PTSD and emotional wounds, acknowledging that there's a lot of deep work that lies ahead and she can't do it alone. She said that she is a human. She is not Wonder Woman. And she's crediting her wife, Martina Navratilova, with supporting her through this difficult period. Now, obviously, we know that she did, before adopting the 2 boys, she had 2 adult daughters from prior relationships. And she also said that English is not her first language. She does speak 5, which sometimes causes her words to be misunderstood or even misinterpreted by some of the viewers. And she's hoping that her growth and healing will eventually define her more than her past mistakes. I do wonder, with the outing the Adriana affair on the show, the speaking out about PTSD, like, are these all things that put you in place for another storyline? Is it kind of like before you get in trouble for doing what you're doing, like in the way that you're acting out, like now you can say that you're going to therapy for PTSD. So it just shows that you are a work in progress and you're working on yourself. You're not just ignoring it. And maybe that will secure your job for next season. As far as we know, she still hasn't gotten a contract for next season unless something has changed. And a lot of people don't think that she will. I'm just confused. I'm confused. I have questions. But guys, pop off. Let me know if you think that this is a ploy or the real deal. Smash the like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to click on the link in the description and also post it in the comment section for my Blue Mean Face Pro 2.0. I love you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye, guys.